The Young and the Restless spoilers Wednesday, full 12/11/2024. The battle for Claire's happiness, Jordan's ruthless plan, and the web of deceit. In the murky world of Genoa City, where relationships are constantly tested and lives can change in an instant, one thing has remained certain. Jordan is determined to destroy everything Claire holds dear. What began as a battle to undermine Claire's happiness has now escalated to a brutal campaign. And this time, Jordan is targeting the one thing that Claire cherishes most, Kyle. Jordan's sinister plot, targeting Kyle. For Jordan, Claire's happiness is a threat, and Kyle is the key to unraveling that happiness. In her eyes, Claire's life can only be perfect if she returns to Jordan's side. The idea of Claire finding lasting love with Kyle, something Jordan could never provide, has driven her to the edge. Jordan sees Kyle as both an obstacle and a target. She's fully aware of the fragile nature of Kyle's loyalty, and while taking him down won't be easy, she's committed to doing whatever it takes to destroy Claire's world. However, killing Kyle is no simple task. Jordan, ever the meticulous planner, knows that any mistake could lead to disaster. If she's going to succeed, she must be careful, calculating, and patient. One wrong move could expose her, and her grip on the situation could slip away. Claire's blind devotion. Her heart set on Kyle. For Claire, Kyle is everything. He's the light in her life after years of heartache and turmoil. She's fallen for him deeply, willing to sacrifice anything to ensure their future together. Kyle represents the hope that Claire has desperately sought, and she believes that with him she can finally leave the past behind and build a stable, loving life. In many ways, Kyle is Claire's only anchor in a world constantly shifting beneath her feet. But Claire's blind devotion to Kyle blinds her to the growing dangers around her. She can't see that the very man she's invested her heart in may soon become the reason her world crumbles. Jordan's manipulations have set the stage for a disaster that could destroy both Claire and Kyle in ways they never imagined. The warning: Phyllis senses danger. Phyllis has always had an uncanny ability to sense when something isn't right, and recently, she's felt a disturbing presence in the air. It's as if the shadows of the past are beginning to stir again. With her intuition on high alert, Phyllis takes the necessary precautions, warning Michael and Chance that they need to protect her from whatever threat is coming her way. Her instincts prove true when she sees Ian Ward, a figure from her past, looming in the background. Ian, with his dark and ominous presence, is not someone Phyllis trusts, and the sight of him only deepens her unease. But Ian isn't the only threat. Phyllis begins to sense that someone else is watching her, someone who seems oddly familiar. Her suspicions are confirmed when she realizes that the other person shadowing her is none other than Jordan. The unseen rivalry. Jordan and Phyllis reconnect. While Phyllis and Jordan have never directly clashed in the past, their paths have crossed more than once. Phyllis recognizes the look of malice in Jordan's eyes. She knows that Jordan is not someone to be underestimated. Their brief encounters in the past were just the beginning. Now, with Jordan setting her sights on Claire and Kyle, the stakes have become far higher. Phyllis knows she must protect herself and Claire from the full force of Jordan's cruelty. But Phyllis is not one to back down easily. If there's one thing she's learned over the years, it's how to fight back when her back is against the wall. She prepares for the inevitable confrontation with Jordan, knowing that this time there will be no turning back. Victor's game, testing Kyle's loyalty. Meanwhile, Victor is playing his own game with Kyle. Ever the master manipulator, Victor seeks to test Kyle's loyalty, not just to Claire, but to the family he's always been part of. Victor's actions have always been calculated, and now he wants to see just how far Kyle is willing to go for the woman he claims to love. In his typical fashion, Victor sets a series of challenges before Kyle, pushing him to the brink and forcing him to choose between family loyalty and his devotion to Claire. But in doing so, Victor risks revealing his own weaknesses, particularly his history of betrayal. Both Summer and Claire begin to realize the depths of Victor's manipulation, and it seems that Victor's plan may backfire. As the drama unfolds, Victor's involvement only complicates the already fraught relationship between Claire and Kyle. His interference further clouds the already shaky foundation of their love, making Claire question Kyle's true feelings. Is he truly capable of the loyalty and commitment she needs, or is he just another pawn in Victor's intricate web of control? The clash of titans, who will prevail? With Jordan's dark intentions looming over them, and Victor's machinations threatening to tear their relationship apart, Claire and Kyle's love story is anything but simple. Phyllis, Michael, and Chance all brace themselves for the coming storm, knowing that the stakes are higher than ever. Jordan's manipulations are as cunning as they are ruthless, and she's willing to destroy anyone in her path to get what she wants. As she inches closer to achieving her goal, she must contend with not only Phyllis and others who may stand in her way, but also with the unresolved tension between her and Sheila, an even more dangerous adversary who could be a wild card in the game for revenge. In the end, the question remains: will Claire and Kyle survive the storm that Jordan has unleashed, or will they become another casualty of the ruthless forces at play in Genoa City? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: no one's life in Genoa City will ever be the same again.